Hello, and I welcome you to the UPSC Prelims Chaturya series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy, wherein we would be discussing daily prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express, and PIB. So let's get started. The first question is, consider the following statements regarding Samudrayan mission. First statement, Ministry of Science and Technology will be the nodal ministry implementing this session. The second statement, it is a part of Deep Ocean mission, that is to explore deep ocean for resources and develop deep sea technologies for sustainable use of ocean resources. And the third statement, it is India's first manned ocean mission. And the fourth statement, India will be the sixth country to have such technology after USA, Russia, France, Japan, and China. So how many of the above statements is or are correct? Option A only 1, option B only 2, option C only 3, option D all of the above. So if we look at this question, if we know that Samudrayan mission is implemented by Ministry of Earth Sciences. If you knew this point, we can eliminate the first statement. So the Ministry of Earth and Sciences will be the nodal ministry implementing this session. So eliminating 1, we have 3 options, 2, 3, 4. And the 2, 3, 4 options are correct. This is India's first manned mission, and India is the sixth country to have such technology, and it is a part of Deep Ocean mission. So how many of the above statements are correct? 3 of them are correct. So option C is the right answer. So this question was asked with reference to an article in the Hindu newspaper about Deep Ocean mission. So in this context, we will be looking at the Deep Ocean mission. So the Deep Ocean mission is an underwater mission at 600 meters depth. That means it would be exploring the 600 meters depth in the sea. So this was an initiative by Government of India. Why? To explore and study the ocean depths surrounding the Indian Peninsula. So Ministry of Earth and Earth Sciences will be the nodal ministry implementing this mission. Under the Deep Ocean mission, we have the Samudrayan mission. It is a part of Deep Ocean mission. It is aimed at sending 3 persons to 600-meter depth in a vehicle called Matsya 6000. So this Matsya 6000 is a submersive. It will take 3 persons to 600-meter depth and would explore the deep sea resources like minerals at that point. So Matsya 6000 is designed and developed by National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. As we said that it would be exploring the minerals at 6,000-meter depth. So what type of minerals it would be mining? It would be mining polymetallic nodules, because International Seabed Authority has given India the permission to mine the polymetallic nodules in the Indian Ocean region. So what are polymetallic nodules? These are the precious metals like copper, manganese, nickel, iron, cobalt, which are found approximately at 500 meters depth. So this will be the India's first manned ocean mission, and India will be the 6th country to have this technology. And another important point is that United Nations has declared the decade 2021 to 2030 as the decade of ocean science for sustainable development. Okay. Then we have 6 pillars under Deep Ocean mission. The first one is development of technologies for deep sea mining and manned submersible. So under this, that's why we have developed Matsya 6000 for deep sea mining. And the next one is development of ocean climate change advisory services for ocean observations and to understand the future climate projections. And the third pillar is technological innovations for exploration and conservation of deep sea biodiversity to sustainably mine the deep sea. And the fourth pillar is deep ocean survey and exploration. It is to identify the potential sites of minerals along the Indian Ocean, mid-oceanic ridges. And the fifth pillar is harnessing energy and fresh water from the ocean. And the sixth pillar would be advanced marine station for ocean biology. So we are establishing this marine station because it would act as a hub for nurturing talent and to give and to driving new opportunities in ocean biology and blue biotechnology. So these were the 6 pillars of the deep ocean mission. So the next question, consider the following statements. The International Solar Alliance was launched at United Nations Climate Change Conference in 2015. The second statement, the alliance includes all member countries of the United Nations. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, only one only, option B, two only, option C, both 1 and 2, and option D, neither 1 nor 2. So this question was asked in UPSC Prelims 2016. So the answer to this question is A. So this International Solar Alliance was launched at the sidelines of United Nations Climate Change Conference in 2015. This alliance does not include all member countries of the United Nations, because United Nations include more than 190 countries, but International Solar Alliance includes 120 plus countries. So it does not include all member countries of the United Nations. So the second option is wrong. So only one only is right. Only first option is the right. Answer is A. So why we have been discussing about this International Solar Alliance? Because India is hosting 6th Assembly of the International Solar Alliance in the New Delhi. So what is this International Solar Alliance Assembly? This is an apex decision-making body of the International Solar Alliance, and it meets annually at the ministerial level. So while addressing this particular assembly, the president of this International Solar Alliance has said that renewable sources have the potential to supply 65% of the world's total electricity by 2030 and decarbonize 90% of the power sector by 2050. You can use this particular data while writing a mains answer. So now what is International Solar Alliance? So this is an alliance of more than 121 countries. Most of them are lying between completely or partially between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So it is headquartered in Gurugram, India. What is this primary objective of this alliance? To efficiently explore solar energy and to reduce the dependence on fossil fuels. So this is a treaty-based intergovernmental organization. It was launched by India and France in 2015 on the sidelines of UNFCCC in Paris. Next question, consider the following statements about Rohini Nayar Prize. So the second edition of Rohini Nayar Prize was presented to Dinanath Rajput for his work on empowering tribal women in Bastar, Chhattisgarh. Second statement, it is a prize to recognize the exemplary contributions of young Indians under the age of 60 years towards improving the lives of people in rural India. So which of the above statements are correct? Option A, 1 only, option B, 2 only, option C, both 1 and 2 only, option D, none. So yes, this Rohini Nayar Prize was recently presented to Dinanath Rajput. The first statement is correct. And the second statement is this prize is given to the Indians who are under the age of 40 years, not 60 years. So option 2 is wrong. Only option 1, only first statement is right. So option A is the right answer. So about this, so this Dinanath Rajput, he actually established a Krushak producer, Boomagadi Mahila Krushak Producer Company Limited, which is an agri-farming company which is run by women in Naxal hit areas. So that's why he was being awarded with Rohini Nayar Prize. So this prize is given to Indians under the age of 40 years, for whom it will be given for those who have worked to improve the lives of the people in rural India. So who is Rohini Nayar? She is an economist administrator. Next question, which is not an Indian city in UNESCO Creative Cities Network? Option A, Jaipur, crafts and folk arts. Option B, Indore, music tag. Option C, Gwalior, music. Option D, Kozhikode, literature. So which is not an Indian city in UNESCO Creative Cities Network? It is option B. Indore is not a UNESCO Creative City. So we will be looking at this question in detail. We will be looking about this particular topic in detail. See. Why we had been discussing, because UNESCO has recently published the new list of 55 creative cities on World Cities Day, October 31st. So the World Cities Day was celebrated on October 31st. It has published a list of 55 creative cities. So overall, we have the total number of cities now that has this UNESCO Creative Cities Network tag is 350. 350 cities in more than 100 countries have got a tag. So this UNESCO UNESCO recently two Indian cities, that is Kozhikode and Gwalior, were also included under this Creative Cities Network. So the launch year of this UNESCO Creative Cities Network is 2004. UNESCO member states and associate members can become a part of this. So it will update once every 2 years. It will update the creative cities once every 2 years. What was the objective? The objective of this particular network is to strengthen the cultural activities, goods, services, and international cooperation for sustainable development. So the Kozhikode, we have mentioned that Kozhikode recently has been added to this list. Kozhikode has got City of Literature tag, whereas Gwalior, which was also included recently, has got the tag of Music City. So once we will look at the Indian cities that has got UCCN tag, Jaipur and Srinagar got a city of tag of City of Crafts and Folk Arts. Mumbai is known as got City of Film tag, and Hyderabad got the tag of Gastronomy City. Kozhikode is Literature, and under music we have 3 cities: Chennai, Varanasi, and Gwalior. So this is very important from prelims perspective. Jaipur and Srinagar, Crafts and Folk Arts; Mumbai, Film; Hyderabad, Gastronomy; Kozhikode, Literature, whereas Chennai, Varanasi, and Gwalior got Music City tag. And another important point is Kozhikode is the first Indian city to get a City of Literature tag. So all the selected cities will participate in an annual conference of UCN in 2024 at Braga, Portugal. The theme of that year would be bringing youth to the table for the next decade. So the next question, consider the following statements about the Mera Yuva Bharat My Bharat platform. It is an initiative of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports to empower Indian youth. And the second statement, it will benefit the youth in the age group of 15 to 29 years. Third statement, this platform connects youth with programs and learning opportunities in business, government departments, and non-profit organizations. So how many of the above statements are correct? Option A, only one; option B, only two; option C, none; option D, all three. So all the 3 of the statements are correct. Why we have been discussing about this? Because Prime Minister has launched My Bharat platform for the youth of the country at the Kartavya Path on National Unity Day. National Unity Day is celebrated on October 31st. So why this platform? Because to facilitate youth development and youth-led development. So this is known as digital platform, that is physical and digital, because it comprises both physical activity and also it also provides an opportunity to connect youth digitally. So this was an autonomous body that will benefit the youth in the age group of 15 to 29 years. Remember, this is only for the age group of 15 to 29 years, not above 29 years, not below 15 years. 15 to 29 years will get benefited by this platform. And the last question for today's session is Commodity Markets Outlook Report. It is published by which organization? Option A, World Bank; option B, World Trade Organization; option C, Food and Agriculture Organization; option D, International Monetary Fund. The right answer is it is published by the World Bank. So this is this Commodity Markets Outlook Report is a biannual report that was published in months of April and October. It is published by World Bank. What is the objective of this report? It provides market analysis for major commodity groups like energy, metals, agriculture, precious metal, and fertilizers. So it forecasts price for 46 key commodities, including oil. So, but what is commodity market? Commodity market is a place where trading happens. So trading means buying and selling of various commodities and their derivative products. So according to this report, it has stated that global economy is better placed than in the 1970s. But because of the conflicts in the West Asia and because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Russia-Ukraine war, it has led to a dual shock. What is dual shock? Dual shock in commodity means on one side we have the disruption in energy market, and another side we're also seeing the intensified food insecurity. So the dual shock includes both disruption in energy market and intensified food insecurity. So commodity markets outlook report was released by World Bank. So by this we will be concluding this session. I hope this session was helpful. Thank you.